Bonjour! This is Inkavik, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version for the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Sorry for the French accent, but Gary had to taunt me with his bonjour phony French accent, so I can only deal with him the way I can, by wiping the floor with him with Thunderbolt. So yeah, he has a Spearow. Spearow, flying type Pokemon, decent attack, easily taken care of with a Pikachu. Yeah. Rattata, we'll just send out Mankey. Mankey will do the grunt work. A low kick should be enough to take care of him. I accidentally used Scratch, I hate doing that. It's so much better to have game audio, it makes the viewing experience so much better. Should use low kick from the start, because then I can sing on key. Or not. Stand true. I guess I'll send my Ivysaur. See, nice, I have a nice balanced party to take on any combination Gary sends to me. That, and I have psychic powers to know what Pokemon is going to send out next. You can turn this option off, by the way, to have more of a challenge. It's such a ridiculous advantage to know what Pokemon they're going to send out next. Let's just send Mankey. Oh no, wait, Pikachu. Because, you know, battle the starter Pokemon. I'm 8 levels bigger than you. Thunderbolt! How you like me now? Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm raising my Pokemon to the max. A seasick old man, huh? What kind of captain gets seasick? That's ridiculous. No, I'm Gary Oak. Such an awesome theme. I was hoping for a double battle like in future games. Pikachu still in love. I have not gone to Safari Zone in Fuchsia City. Ooh, a battle. How about strong and rare Pokemon since they're one and the same? For the most part, that is, viewers. Growlithe is not rare. How awesome would it be to have a water type Pokemon? Go Vermilion. Alright, the battle of the fire types, Vermilion is gonna dominate. So sorry about the audio issues from earlier viewers for a previous episode. See, what happens is that I'm using Camtasia to record the audio. Now in Camtasia you're supposed to set the audio settings pre-recording. I had taken a break between recordings from episode 14 to 15 and I replugged my headphones so it wasn't set as a preset setting, so essentially by default the microphone was recording as opposed to the speaker audios. I am so sorry about that. Fine, Thunderbolt it is. Disable my second most powerful attack, I'll just hit you with my most powerful attack. How you like me now? I gotta stop singing these episodes. I assure you it's my nicotine affected state. Feeling a lot better now. I mean, it's starting to settle down. Have no urge whatsoever to smoke. Plenty of nicotine in my system. And I get a rare candy for my troubles. Well, that's all the battles for the SSN, so let's head to the captain's cabin. And there he is, lurched over a rubbish bin. Yuck, shouldn't have looked. I love that little touch there. Ugh, feel hideous, seasick. Ding, 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 ding. Pokemon Center music to heal the captain. He showed me. He'll teach it to my Pokemon. Boom. Alright, so now that I have the cut technique, I'm gonna head back to Vermilion City. Just gotta double check every single chamber. Yep, I've defeated these trainers in the previous episode of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, so let's just walk our way out. I got plenty of time to kill in this episode, so why not stretch it out? Because it's good to have audio. And farewell, and so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, night. I have no idea how that song is supposed to go, but hey, whatever. Wow, this took so long. There was a weird spritage there with the water. And yeah, you can no longer get into that area ever again for the rest of the game. So let's use HMO1 and see who can use it. Okay. See, I don't want to teach Cut to any one of those Pokemon. I tend for those, for Ivysaur and Charmeleon to both be endgame characters. What I can do though is catch myself a new Pokemon I can learn Cut. Let's head to the Diglett's cave. Now, this cave is populated by only two types of Pokemon, Diglett and not Diglett. Not Diglett being Dugtrio. Diglett's around level 16 to 20 or so, mid-range. I should not have Pikachu out since he's an electric type Pokemon. The best Pokemon to have would be a Pidgeotto of some kind, and Pikachu's too strong anyway to weaken this Pokemon for catching purposes. Ivysaur is resistant, so you know he's also a decent tanking option. And he can also use Leech Seed, Poison Powder, so to steadily drain it. It's probably the best option for catching Pokemon right now. Of course, they can always dig. Damn, Dig is super effective. That is because Ivysaur is a Poison type Pokemon as well. Yeah. So yep, leeched and poisoned. I'm gonna switch it to Pidgeotto, who would be invincible to the dig type attacks. Not invincible to Growl, because a Growl is a Growl. Awesome thing about Leech Seed heals other Pokemon as well. So I'm just gonna whittle the HP down. Sand attack to lower the accuracy, never hit me. Useless. Go. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty then. So time to throw my Pokeball. First item, Inkovic. First item. Bit of a spastic sometimes when it comes to item ordering. So I have caught myself a Diglett, which will be very helpful for the upcoming gym battle. Yeah, because here in Vermilion City, the gym leader is Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. Lieutenant Surge only has one Pokemon in this game, I do believe, and that is a level 28 or so Raichu, similar to the Pokemon anime, Pikachu versus Raichu for the final battle. That was probably one of the best episodes of Pokemon. I mean, having Pikachu lose to Raichu, it was all in one episode. I mean, it was so succinct and it got so much stuff done. I mean, I've watched a good 400 episodes or so of Pokemon, maybe. And yeah, you can tell the difference between the original series. No, Diglett fainted. You can tell the difference between the original series and the newer series. The original series was 80 something episodes. And, you know, they got a lot of stuff done. And then after that, it became very formulaic. It always was formulaic. I mean, basically the acts were Ash and group, meet a new friend, character of the day. Character of the day has a Pokemon that hasn't been introduced in the series yet. Team Rocket wants to steal that Pokemon. Hijinks ensue. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt and defeats Team Rocket. That's every episode of Pokemon in a nutshell. But, you know, there was some really good episodes there. Like, it was entertaining as hell. Especially if, you know, I was maybe 8 at a time. No, don't. Cut. So, yep. We are now in the Vermilion Gym. There's a little bit of a strategy here. The strategy is involved with opening the code to get to Lieutenant Surge. There are 2 switches you have to press in sequential order. I'm going to take out my Mankey first. Alright. So here we have a Sailor. Sailor has a Magnemite. You know, not the typical Pokemon that Sailors do indeed have. But hey, my Mankey does indeed have Dig. Now I do believe that Magnemites should be a levitating Pokemon, so they should be immune to ground type attacks in future games, or have Magnet Rise or something similar. Because really, when you think about it, if they float, they shouldn't be affected by ground type attacks. It's just logic, viewers, logic. Open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. But the thing is, it could be left or right. And even, sometimes it's impossible, and I mean, it's just by random chance where it is. Like, you can save state and just go to a different one. I mean, you're better off just save stating, just opening the same one over and over again. It's not set, it's completely random, it's generated by some formula, and Mankey's gonna have 14 HP, and he's gonna dig, and I have a completely immune Pokemon in Diglett, which I'm not using because I'm stupid, and I want to train Mankey instead. But hey, that's Pokemon for you, the high stakes world. Voltorb, Voltorb, Voltorb. Alright, let's bring out Diglett. Dig, trio. Yep, Diglett made its first appearance around Fuchsia City, which was pretty late in the Pokemon series. I'm telling you which Pokemon debuted where and when. But he will only have 18 HP now, so it's imperative that I get this Dig off. Diglett, Dugtrio, very fast Pokemon, very high attack, weak, very low HP, very low defense. They're very good sweepers, especially in the other games where they have Arena Trap, their special ability. Pokemon can't switch out on them, so they are pretty much... They can be pretty decent sweepers. Pretty freaking really decent sweepers. Darn it. I hate Sonic Boom so much. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version for the Game Boy Color. Next time, I'll continue searching through the Vermilion City Gym, and maybe I'll learn Fury Swipes. Tune in!